The history of the Sikh Empire. Introduction. Definition and overview of the history of the Sikh Empire. The history of the Sikh Empire refers to the era in the early 19th century, when the Sikh people on the Indian subcontinent formed a powerful and influential empire. Led by Maharaja Ranjit Singh, the Sikh Empire expanded its grip over enormous regions, having a tremendous effect on the region. This time is defined by military successes, cultural patronage, and religious tolerance, making it a notable chapter in South Asian history. Studying the history of the Sikh Empire gives insights into the growth, consolidation, and final demise of this exceptional political and cultural institution. Origins of the Sikh Empire. The foundations of the Sikh Empire stretch back to the founding of the Sikh community and the development of Sikh Misls, confederacies, in the 18th century. These Misls evolved as important regional entities, engaged in battles with other political powers in the Indian subcontinent. The socio-political milieu of the period, characterized by political instability and foreign invasions, prepared the ground for the ultimate foundation of the Sikh Empire. Understanding the roots of the Sikh Empire helps offer insight on the historical environment that led to its rise as a powerful political and cultural force in the early 19th century. Maharaja Ranjit Singh and the consolidation of power. Maharaja Ranjit Singh played a vital role in the consolidation of power throughout the Sikh Empire. Known as the Lion of Punjab, his leadership and military ability catapulted the empire to unparalleled heights. Through strategic partnerships, military operations, and administrative reforms, Ranjit Singh extended the empire's territory and unified numerous Sikh Misls under a centralized authority. His reign was marked by stability, cultural patronage, and religious tolerance, solidifying his status as a visionary monarch and builder of the Sikh Empire's golden period. Biography and leadership of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Maharaja Ranjit Singh, born in 1780, was a dynamic and visionary king who came to prominence in the early 19th century. Despite losing his left sight in his childhood, he exhibited extraordinary military skill and strategic intelligence. Known for his secular policies, administrative reforms, and patronage of the arts, Ranjit Singh's reign created the framework for the rich and culturally flourishing Sikh Empire. Military campaigns and territorial expansion. Under the leadership of Maharaja Ranjit Singh, the Sikh Empire embarked on ambitious military expeditions and accomplished enormous territorial expansion. Through a series of strategic alliances, diplomatic intrigues, and military victories, the empire expanded its power throughout territories like as Punjab, Kashmir, Sindh, and portions of Afghanistan. These wars not only consolidated the empire's control but also displayed the military prowess and strategic acumen of the Sikh warriors. Administrative reforms and governance under Ranjit Singh. Ranjit Singh's tenure as the king of the Sikh Empire was characterized by noteworthy administrative changes and excellent administration. He developed a centralized administrative structure that centered on efficient revenue collection, fair taxes, and impartial justice. The empire's administration was simplified, and famous administrators were selected to manage different provinces, guaranteeing good government and stability across the empire. Cultural and religious policies of the Sikh Empire. The Sikh Empire pursued a policy of religious tolerance and cultural preservation during Maharaja Ranjit Singh's reign. Sikhism was promoted and the Khalsa identity was retained, but minorities were safeguarded and allowed the opportunity to follow their own religions. The empire's sponsorship of art, literature, and architecture led in a thriving cultural renaissance, with the resurrection of Punjabi language, music, and festivals, leaving a lasting imprint on the region's cultural legacy. Promotion of Sikhism and the Khalsa identity. The Sikh Empire, commanded by Maharaja Ranjit Singh, put a significant focus on propagating Sikhism and maintaining the Khalsa identity. The kingdom aggressively fostered the Sikh religion via religious organizations, gurdwaras, Sikh temples, and the development of Sikh educational facilities. The Khalsa values of equality, courage, and duty were honored, promoting a feeling of solidarity and pride among Sikhs inside the empire. Religious tolerance and protection of minority communities. The Sikh Empire, under Maharaja Ranjit Singh, exhibited a remarkable dedication to religious tolerance and the preservation of minority cultures. Sikh concepts of inclusion and equality were adopted, guaranteeing the ability to practice one's own religion without discrimination. Minority populations, including as Hindus, Muslims, and Christians, were preserved, enabling them to thrive culturally and economically inside the empire. Patronage of art, literature, and architecture. During the reign of Maharaja Ranjit Singh, the Sikh Empire demonstrated a tremendous support of art, literature, and architecture. Artists and artisans were encouraged and nurtured, resulting in the development of exquisite paintings, sculptures, and elaborate architectural projects. This patronage not only protected and encouraged Sikh culture but also nurtured a dynamic creative and intellectual milieu, providing a lasting cultural legacy.
Military achievements and warfare strategies. The military accomplishments of the Sikh Empire under Maharaja Ranjit Singh were remarkable and powerful. The empire's Khalsa army, noted for its discipline and bravery, played a significant role in gaining victories and increasing territorial authority. With creative fighting methods, notably the successful employment of artillery and fearsome horse forces, the Sikh Empire became a formidable force in the area, making a major impact in military history. Notable battles and conflicts during the Sikh Empire's reign. The Sikh Empire's rule experienced numerous major wars and conflicts that affected its history. The Battle of Sobraon in 1846, when the Sikh soldiers met the British East India Company, was a turning point in the empire's downfall. The Battle of Multan and the Anglo-Sikh Wars are two notable events that happened during this time, showcasing the empire's military superiority and the difficulties it faced from foreign forces. Relations with neighboring powers. The Sikh Empire had extensive and complex interactions with surrounding nations throughout its existence. Diplomatic relations with the British East India Company were both cooperative and combative, resulting to the signing of treaties as well as military clashes. The empire also had diplomatic encounters with Afghan monarchs, including alliances and territorial conflicts. Relations with other regional powers, such as the Marathas and the Rajputs, included strategic maneuvering and diplomacy to preserve a balance of power. The complexities of these interactions contributed to the general political scene and determined the destiny of the Sikh Empire. Analysis of these exchanges gives vital insights into the empire's geopolitical concerns and its attempts to defend its interests in a dangerous area. Socio-cultural developments and legacy. Socio-cultural advancements under the Sikh Empire were distinguished by a renaissance of the Punjabi language, art, and literature. Educational reforms were conducted, resulting in the formation of institutions that supported intellectual progress and knowledge diffusion. The history of the Sikh Empire continues to inspire and influence Sikh identity and regional heritage. With its cultural contributions and socio-cultural achievements having a lasting imprint on the Indian subcontinent. Decline and disintegration of the Sikh Empire. The collapse and dissolution of the Sikh Empire constituted a difficult time in its history. Internal strife, succession issues, and the killing of Maharaja Ranjit Singh damaged the empire's unity and stability. The Anglo-Sikh Wars of 1845 to 1846 and 1848 to 1849 ended in the annexation of Punjab by the British, ending the sovereignty of the Sikh Empire. The breakup of the empire had far-reaching ramifications, drastically influencing the political landscape of the Indian subcontinent and determining future events. Significance and historical impact. The Sikh Empire bears enormous importance in South Asian history, serving as a symbol of Sikh sovereignty and resistance. Its military victories, cultural patronage, and administrative reforms had a tremendous influence on the area. The empire's legacy continues to inspire Sikh identity, regional heritage, and continuous study, encouraging a fuller knowledge of its historical context and its lasting importance in altering the course of history. Conclusion. The history of the Sikh Empire. In conclusion, the history of the Sikh Empire uncovers a riveting period distinguished by extraordinary leadership, military strength, cultural patronage, and socio-political advances. Maharaja Ranjit Singh's visionary administration established the groundwork for a rich and culturally flourishing kingdom. The Sikh Empire's legacy continues on via its architectural wonders, literary accomplishments, and ongoing effect on Sikh identity. Studying its history helps us to appreciate the successes, struggles, and importance of this amazing chapter in South Asian history, promoting a broader knowledge of the region's diverse cultural tapestry.